Have you ever walked away from someone's life without a fight, without a farewell, without a word? No closure, no drama, just silence. It may seem cold, maybe even cruel, but silence, done with intention, can be more powerful than 1,000 explanations. So what happens to the person left behind? What do they feel when you vanish, without warning or apology? And more importantly, what does Stoic philosophy reveal about this emotional storm? Today, we'll break down 11 raw, honest emotions people feel when you disappear, and how these reactions reflect deeper truths about attachment, ego, and self-growth. Let's dive in. Number 1. Disorientation. At first, they're disoriented. One day, you're present, sending messages, sharing laughs, existing as a constant in their story. And then, you're gone. No signal, no explanation. Just absence. Their minds race. Did I do something wrong? Are they okay? This confusion isn't just about you leaving. It's about their inability to make sense of a story without a final chapter. As Epictetus said, it's not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them. In silence, they're forced to sit with their own thoughts, and that's often more disturbing than the silence itself. Number 2. Intrigue. Confusion gives birth to curiosity. Now they're scanning every memory, every message, every tone of voice for clues, searching for the why. The mind hates an unresolved narrative, especially when ego is involved. Stoicism reminds us that our desire to understand everything is often rooted in control, and control, the Stoics say, is a dangerous illusion. Sometimes there's no answer, and that, too, must be accepted. Number 3. Resentment. The longer the silence lingers, the more resentment creeps in. How dare they walk away without saying anything? The ego gets bruised. We often equate silence with disrespect because it strips us of the chance to defend, to explain, to negotiate. But the Stoic view is different. We don't control how others leave, only how we respond. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you always own the option of having no opinion, even about your own absence. Number 4. Self-questioning. Next comes the internal interrogation. Did I miss a red flag? Was I too distant? Did I take them for granted? This self-questioning can be painful, but it's also where real growth begins. Seneca believed that adversity is a teacher. When someone disappears, they force us to turn inward, and that confrontation with ourselves is more valuable than any external explanation could be. Number 5. Guilt. Eventually, guilt settles in. They replay every moment, every conversation, wondering if something they did pushed you away. Guilt, though, is rarely about true accountability. More often, it's an emotional reaction to lost control. If I had done things differently, maybe they'd still be here. But the Stoic answer is simple. What's done is done. No amount of guilt reshapes the past. It only pollutes the present. Number 6. Emotional discomfort. Your silence becomes a mirror. Without your presence, they must face their own emotional noise, insecurities, doubts, loneliness. Things they once avoided through connection with you. As Stoics, we're taught to embrace discomfort. Why? Because it reveals the parts of ourselves we've avoided. In your absence, they begin to hear the background hum of their own unresolved issues. Number 7. A sense of absence. Eventually, it becomes clear something or someone is missing, not just in a physical sense, but energetically. A void forms in places you once filled, the morning messages, the spontaneous calls, the emotional safety net. And here's the Stoic reminder. Everything in life is borrowed. People, moments, even love. Nothing is promised. Everything is passing. To resist that is to suffer needlessly. Number 8. Reflection. With time comes clarity. They begin to reflect, not just on the connection you had, but on the person they were during it. What patterns did they repeat? What did they ignore? What have they learned? This reflection is a gift, even if it hurts. As the Stoics knew well, the unexamined life leads to repetition. The examined life, through solitude, silence, or loss, leads to growth. Number 9. Resistance to closure. Even as time passes, they might resist acceptance, holding on to the hope that maybe, just maybe, you'll come back. That this silence is temporary. They check their phone. They reread messages. They interpret dreams. They search for signs. But Stoicism teaches us to see life as it is, not as we wish it to be. Clinging to what's gone is like gripping smoke. It only leaves your hands empty. Number 10. Fear of finality. There's a deeper fear hiding beneath the surface. What if they're really gone? This fear of permanence isn't just about you. It's about mortality, impermanence, and the loss of emotional security. But here lies the Stoic core. Everything in life is temporary. People, pain, joy, even we ourselves. Accepting this truth doesn't make us colder. It makes us wiser. Number 11. Transformation. And finally, if they're brave enough, they change. Your silence becomes a catalyst. They learn to rely on themselves, to grow stronger in solitude, to stop outsourcing their worth to someone else's presence. That's the paradox. By disappearing, you gave them something presence never could, a reason to grow. In the end, the Stoic path isn't about punishing others with silence. It's about reclaiming peace and allowing others the space to find theirs. Because true detachment isn't cruelty, it's clarity. If this message resonates with you, share it with someone who's on their own journey of letting go. Subscribe to the Stoic Academy for more wisdom on mastering your emotions and owning your life. Until next time, stand firm, stay grounded, and keep walking the quiet path of strength.